right. So,
Death.
death.
Why do you always got to bring it down, bro?
No, I'm not going to bring it down because this is very interesting. What's your take on death? Like, what do you think happens? Like, do you have a theory or have you thought about it?
I'm not
Do you
religious.
think it's it?
I'm not religious, but I don't think this is it.
No, me neither.
I'm not religious. I believe there's something working there. I do, because there's been a lot of times in my life I've been like, how the hell, right? Luck only goes so far. Coincidences only so much. Not religious, but I don't think this is it.
Gandalf said it best. Death, if not the end, it's just a path every man has to take.
Were you just asking about that so you could say that?
No.
That's what you did. You've been waiting. You've been waiting.
I heard a podcast this week with a girl that died and came back. And we heard this story a million times before. And her story, it's the same thing. Like, she said she died, and then she left her body. She was floating over her body. She saw everyone in the room. And what's interesting, because her brother lived in another town, and he jumped on a plane, and she can see him, but he was not in the room. But somehow she can see him on the plane coming in, so she knew he was coming. And she went into unconsciousness before he decided to come, so there was no way she could have known that he was coming. She saw him, and when she was floating over there, she got surrounded by like entities. She couldn't really say if they were human or whatever they were, but one of them was her father. And her father has been a really bad guy to her in her life, like not a good father. And he kept apologizing, like, that was not the real me, that was me in my human form. This is the real me. And she can like feel that was the real him. Like, it was his soul. This was the real father. And they went through, like, she told him, she was like, your excuse, like, it's no worries. Like, I can feel you feel sorry for that time when you were in your human form. And she loved it up. Like, she felt relieved. There was no pain, no fear, no nothing.
Yeah, no, I'm petty even in the afterlife, bro. I'm petty. I am Tom Petty in the afterlife.
I don't know.
Dude, what was the reason for him to being the way he was being to her when he was alive?
He was in a human form, though. That wasn't him.
What does that got to do with anything? I'm in a human form. I'm not mean to you.
He evolved.
Yeah, but what?
His spirit evolved. That was his real him.
No.
Anyway.
No. I call bullshit.
Anyway.
Sorry, man. I'm going to have haters on the other side. I already know it. I'm fine with that. That's how I roll.
You got 10 girls just waiting for you.
Be surprised. I would not be surprised.
You didn't call.
Serving number 362. Bloop, bloop. Okay, go ahead. I hear you. Next.
Never called.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You called too much.
Anyway, so when she was leaving her body as well, like, she felt no fear. She felt all calm, like the story you hear. And then she was set with a choice if she wanted to stay or wanted to go back. And she wanted to stay. She wanted to stay. She did not want to go back because the cancer was shitty. She felt bad down there. She was like, nah, I want to hang out here.
Well.
And her dad told her, like, it's not your time anymore. And then, it's not your time now. You should go back and build a family. So she decided to go back. But before she got back, she got some tips. Like, the thing that's causing your cancer is fear. Get away from fear, because she's been fearful her whole life. She never went for what she wanted. She was always like in conversation. She makes herself smaller, like fear of everything. If you lose your fear, you will beat this cancer. And this cancer that she died from, every doctor said, this is uncurable. We can't cure this. She will die. She came back. Cancer went away in 2 weeks.
I don't know about that.
They can't explain. The doctors can't explain it.
I don't know. That just seems a bit too. You know, I'm not saying you. I'm saying the story. Right?
Yeah.
Now, there's been speculation about this, that when you die, there's a chemical release, that you see a bright light, this and that, blah, blah, blah. But I have heard of people that near-death experience, like they're dead for X amount of time. Not a cancer or anything, but maybe it was like a car accident or their heart stopped or no oxygen. Like there was a moment where they were clinically dead, not from a disease. And I did hear what you said that she said. More times than none, the people came back and were actually sad that they came back because they had a moment, wherever that moment was, where they felt like they were just like, oh, I can let everything go. I can let my stress go, my problems go, this facade go of who I try to be for people. And they were actually depressed when they came back. And this is people, like I said, not cancer. They were like in bed dying, because who'd want to come back to that? I know I sure as hell wouldn't.
Yeah.
But just on like a fluke.
Yeah.
You know, you've heard of people going underwater.
Freak accident.
People going underwater and they drown, they bring them up, and then they're dead for 3 minutes. They pump them, give them mouth to mouth, they spit everything up, and they still need to be monitored, but they were like technically dead.
Yeah.
Those situations, people said, I did not want to come back. It was so peaceful on the other side. That's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Because it makes you wonder how many people decided not to come back that could have come back.
True. Like they were like, no, I'm gonna stay here.
Yeah.
This is internal love is up
See,
here.
for
and I
me,
feel
yeah, but
peaceful.
can I look around a bit? Like, no,
Can
I'm
you
not
give me?
laughing. Can I, like, just look around, see what you got, see how it's going, what's the climate like, what's pop, and then I'll decide.
I don't.
But to feel that good.
I know you're cocky right now, but when you get up there, you're like, the feeling up there is probably so overwhelming. You'd be like,
no, I'll need some things. I'll need some things.
I don't know, dude.
I don't know, dude. Who am I around?
I don't know, dude.
Where's
I
the
also heard
location?
stories like what you said about the tunnel. If you see the tunnel with the light, don't be afraid to walk it. Because if you miss the tunnel and you don't come back to life, because someone says like stay away from the light,
You're in a
then
purgatory.
you're gonna
Probably
live.
in purgatory. You're not there. You're
Exactly.
not here. Yeah.
You get stuck somewhere. I heard that as well.
Yeah.
That's
I
crazy.
think there's some honesty there. Then I think there might be some bullshit in some stories.
When you read a lot of Buddha and Buddhism and meditation and stuff, you go to somewhere where it's not your body anymore, like it's something else. So I don't think it's it. I think
believe
our
in-
body dies.
I
and
believe in
think-
enlightenment. You think that's it?
No, I think the body dies, but I think we go on.
This isn't it. This isn't it. Whatever's on the other side, I have no clue.
Yeah. No, you can. No one knows.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I made it sound like I don't. Why is everyone asking me?
I was
Because
there for a Saturday night.
Yeah,
had a party,
why
and
are
then
you
I came
asking
back.
me? I don't know. Everyone asks me. No, but like I don't think it's. I think there's something. I don't know what it is, but this can't be it.